Let's give it a moment to send out notifications. Quick, let's see, quick 3-hour study stream. Genshin in 3 hours. Nice. Let's get some sick tunes playing so I don't go insane by how obscurely quiet it is. Lemon. Alright, let's see how lemon sounds. I know the song. I'm still almost surprised on how well Will Stetson can sing. I'm gonna close my door real quick. Hey Hank, what's up? Nice to see you're joining me on this early, bright morning. Milk? Sam. Nice. Of course. Alright. Okay, cool. So, our first course of action will be accounting, because this class is the death of me. Okay, so let's not make the same mistake as we did last time and do the quiz before actually learning how to do this stuff. Oh, that's loud. Ooh, wait, my volume is really high. 5 points, 25 questions. That's a lot of questions. Transaction and events are starting points in the accounting process. Source documents identify and describe transactions and events and provide objective and reliable evidence. The effects of transaction and events are recorded in journals. Posting along with a trial balance helps summarize and classify these events.
The process to get from transactions and events to financial statements includes the following. Identify each transaction and event from source documents. Analyze each transaction and event using the accounting equation. Record relevant transactions and events in a journal. Post journal information to the ledger accounts. And prepare and analyze the trial balance and financial statements. An accounting event is an economic occurrence that changes a business enterprise's assets, liabilities, or equity. An accounting transaction is a particular kind of event that involves transferring something between two entities. Examples of transactions include acquiring assets from owners, borrowing money from creditors, and purchasing or selling goods and services. Source documents identify and describe transactions and events entering the accounting system. They can be in either hard copy or electronic form. Examples are sales tickets, checks, purchase orders, bills from suppliers, employee earnings records, and bank statements.
Okay, let's see. What are source documents? Telephone bill, sales ticket, invoice. Source documents identify and describe transaction. Okay, so I mean, bank statements could also be. An account is a detailed record of increase in equity. Wait, okay, I mean, either it's just really debating me, or okay, let's see.
Assets are resources owned or controlled by a company, and those resources have expected future benefits. Let us take a look at some of the more common asset accounts commonly found in various business entities. The cash account reflects a company's cash balance. All increases and decreases in cash are recorded in a cash account. It includes money and any funds that a bank accepts for deposit, coins, checks, money orders, and checking account balances. Accounts receivable are held by a seller and refer to promises of payment from customers to sellers. These transactions are often called credit sales or sales on account or on credit. Accounts receivable are increased by credit sales and billings to customers, but are decreased by customer payments. We record all increases and decreases in receivables in the accounts receivable account. When there are multiple customers, separate records are kept for each, titled Accounts Receivable, Customer Name. A note receivable, or promissory note, is a written promise of another entity to pay a specific sum of money on a specified future date to the holder of the note. The holder has an asset recorded in a note or notes receivable account. Prepaid accounts, also called prepaid expenses, are assets that represent prepayments of future expenses. Expenses incurred beyond the current accounting period. When the expenses are later incurred, the amounts in prepaid accounts are transferred to expense accounts. Common examples of prepaid accounts include prepaid insurance, prepaid rent, and prepaid services such as club memberships. Prepaid accounts expire with the passage of time, such as with rent. When financial statements are prepared, 1. All expired and used prepaid accounts are recorded as regular expenses, and 2. All unexpired and unused prepaid accounts are recorded as assets, reflecting future use in future periods. Supplies are assets until they are used. When they are used, their costs are reported as expenses. The costs of unused supplies are recorded in a supplies asset account. Supplies are often grouped by purpose. For example,
Oh, ooh, Rishi, 1x1, thanks for following. Yeah, I mean, we're just here grinding that accounting work, but very much appreciate the follow. Oh, let me actually see if Streamlabs, where's the... It made the noise. Alert box, where are you, my friend? Did the alert box not go off? Interesting. Huh, let me replay that. Oh, there we go. Now it plays. Okay. Sorry about that. But like I said, thank you very much for following. You are very poggers, as the kids say, because you are my 50th follower. Oh, it did play before. Okay. I'm just blind. So, sorry about that. How are you doing on this lovely 9 o'clock Eastern Time morning?
Liabilities are claims by creditors against assets, which means they are obligations to transfer assets or provide products or services to others. Creditors are individuals and organizations that have rights to receive payments from a company.
Don't feel like waking up. I mean,
Accounts
neither
payable
did
refers to
I.
promises to pay later, which usually arise from purchases of merchandise for resale.
I don't know why,
Payables can
but
also arise from purchases of
everyone
supplies, equipment,
was
and
like,
services.
this is our last summer
A note payable refers to
before
a
we have to
promise
actually do
usually
stuff in the
when
summer.
signed
And then
a
I was
promissory
like,
note.
let's spend the
Paid
summer
future.
actually doing stuff.
It is recorded in either a short-term note
This is
payable
week
account or
2
a
and I already
long-term note
regret
payable
it.
account, depending on when it must be repaid. We explain details of short and long-term classification in Chapter 3. Unearned revenue refers to a liability that is settled in the future when a company delivers its products or services. When customers pay in advance for products or services before revenue is earned, the seller considers this receipt as unearned revenue. Examples of unearned revenue include magazine subscriptions collected in advance by a publisher, rent collected in advance by a landlord, and season ticket sales by sports teams. The seller would record these in liability accounts such as unearned subscriptions, unearned rent, and unearned ticket revenue. When products and services are later delivered, the earned portion of the unearned revenue is transferred to revenue accounts.
I
such as
would try
subscription
to
fees revenue,
speed through
rent
this,
revenue, and ticket
except
revenue.
there's 25
Accrued
questions,
liabilities
and this
are
entire
amounts
thing is
owed
worth
that
a
are not yet
single
paid.
point,
Examples are wages
and
payable,
our
taxes
quizzes are
payable,
worth
and
like,
interest payable. These are often recorded in separate liability accounts.
or
for the
these
same
are worth
title.
5 points.
If they are not large in amount,
But
one or more
our
ledger account
quizzes
can be
are
added and
worth like
reported as a
20
single amount
points.
on the balance sheet.
So
Financial statements often have amounts reported that are a summation of several ledger accounts.
I would rather not entirely mess up the quiz. The first quiz, I messed up and I got like an 80 on. No, just kidding. I straight up got a 70 on it. Yeah, no, it was a rough quiz.
The owner's claim on a company's assets is called equity, stockholders' equity, or shareholders' equity. Equity is the owner's residual interest in the assets of a business after deducting liabilities.
Common stock, dividend,
Equity is impacted
revenue
by
is
4 types of
expensive.
accounts:
Well, I
common
mean,
stock, dividends,
common stock.
revenues, and expenses.
A ledger is a general record.
Let us take a look at some of the tools and processes that comprise an accounting
You may
system.
select more than
When a
one.
company starts business,
Answer,
the
single
accountants
click.
need to
Cool.
decide what types of accounts
It's
they
true
use.
about charts of
Pretty much
accounts.
all companies need a cash account. If the company makes sales on credit, it needs an accounts receivable account. Additionally, most companies have supplies, prepaid expenses, equipment, and accounts payable accounts. If you run a consulting business, you will likely need an unearned consulting revenue account.
Yeah, different
as well
companies
as
will
a
use different
consulting
ones.
revenue account. And then, all businesses incur a variety of expenses in the course of producing income. The types of expense accounts can vary widely from business to business, though you can imagine that most companies have salaries, insurance,
So it's
rents,
either-
bonds, and utilities expenses.
It's either one of
Chart
these bottom
accounts
two.
is the listing of all ledger
I'm just
accounts
waiting for them
used
to
in a business,
confirm.
along with a pre-assigned numbering scheme used to organize them. Trying to order the accounts without a numbering scheme is incredibly difficult for a company
Cool.
that has several accounts. The numbering schemes can become quite sophisticated. In the example, note that the asset accounts all start with 1, the liabilities 2, and so on. Why do you think there are breaks in the numbering sequence? There could be a few different reasons. The primary one is that there is room left to insert additional accounts. The accounts are ordered
Interesting.
as in the expanded accounting equation with assets first, then liabilities.
Yeah, okay, logical
followed by
sequence based on the
equity
account.
accounts.
Nice. What's true about the general ledger?
The ledger or general ledger is the summary of all of the accounts
The
used in the business,
books.
along with
The
a record of the
books.
transactions posted to the accounts, as well as their balances. In today's digitized world, the ledger accounts reside within the framework of the accounting system. In a large multi-department company, there can be thousands of accounts that make up the ledger. In small businesses, there is potentially only a need for 20 to 30.
Dun, dun, dun. I know this song. What song is this? Huh. Interesting. Man, I only play Will Stetson songs because it's one of the few things that I actually enjoy listening to without getting, like, copyright claims. I also love his Osu maps, but yeah. Debit refers to the left, credit refers to the right, so what's this middle thing? Oh, wait, no, I suppose it means this. Debits and credits. Debits increase assets, expensive dividends, while credits decrease them. Credits increase liabilities. Ooh, that is... that's interesting, because I always thought that credits were like a positive thing. But I suppose since a credit card is borrowing, while a debit card is using the money you already have, debits are straight up your assets. What's a true... A credit's always on the right side? I mean, that's true. Let's see. Credit increases liabilities. So that doesn't necessarily mean it increases... Yeah, so these two aren't necessarily always true. I think. I could be wrong. This course is one of the few courses that I'm very, very unconfident in, because I could just entirely, like, die. Double entry accounting. Each transaction requires... what? Oh, wait, this is a video.
In a T account, the difference between the left and right sides, including any beginning balance, represents the account balance. If the sum of the amounts in the debit column exceeds the sum of the amounts in the credit column, the account will have a debit balance. On the other hand, if the sum of the amounts in the credit column exceeds the sum of the amounts in the debit column, the account will have a credit balance. Double entry accounting requires that for each transaction, at least 2 accounts are involved, with at least 1 debit and 1 credit. The total amount debited must equal the total amount credited. The accounting equation must be kept in balance. This means that the sum of the debits for all entries must equal the sum of the credits for all entries, and the sum of debit account balances in the ledger must equal the sum of credit account balances.
Oh, not again. Okay, let's see. How to increase each of the accounts. So to increase cash, that'd be a debit. Accounts payable. Accounts payable is a would be an asset, so that would be credit. Supplies would be debit. Accounts receivable would be debit as well.
It is critical to understand the normal balance for each account type. We can expand each account into the accounting equation that you learned about earlier. Assets equal liabilities plus equity. A normal balance is what you expect to see in an account at any time. For example, assets have debit normal balances. So at any point in time, one expects that there will be a debit balance in cash because debits increase cash. Likewise, to decrease cash, you would credit it. The net difference between the two is the account balance. That is, because to increase cash, you would debit it, and increases in cash are always a good thing. Likewise, to decrease cash, you would credit it. The net difference between the two is the account balance. So, we discussed that cash, at any point in time, one expects to have a debit normal balance. Therefore, the left side of the accounting equation should always have a net debit balance. What would you expect in terms of the normal balances of accounts on the right side of the accounting equation? If debits must always equal credits, then the right side of the accounting equation must therefore have a normal net credit balance. The accounts on the right side of the accounting equation must have a normal net credit balance, so liabilities and equity will have a net credit balance. So again, just like in the case of cash and asset accounts, if the normal balance in accounts payable, a liability account is a credit. To increase accounts payable, we credit it.
Oh, I forgot. I can check my work. Oh, let's go back and actually check these. Well, I can't check this one. I mean, I suppose that's because there's only 2 answers. Well, that's wrong. Okay, so let's see what this is. Okay. I would say maybe C. Yep. Okay, that's probably right, yeah. That's probably right. That's probably right. Hopefully that's right. And this can't be checked. Why can't these be checked? That's obnoxious. Incomplete.
Let us take a look at some of the tools and processes that comprise an accounting system. When a
Any
company
box?
starts
Oh,
business,
okay.
The accountants need to decide what types of accounts.
Cool, there you go. Now you happy? Okay. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, wait. This is within equity. So common stock. To increase it, you would need to credit. Professional fees would be expenses, so it'd be a debit. Dividends would also be a debit. Salaries expense would also be a, I guess, debit. Check. Please. Okay, professional fees would be a credit. Wait, so would wait, that means in professional fees would either be revenue or common stock, which doesn't kind of make sense to me. But I mean, whatever you say.
This module illustrates how
Oh, God.
double entry accounting is used in analyzing and processing business transactions. We analyze a set of transactions utilizing 4 steps: identifying, analyzing.
Okay, that's not too bad. Provides consulting services and bills $3K. So you would enter your debits before your credits. So, you know, we would get $3K cash. And then consulting revenue of $3K. Debit of $3K cash. Check. What? Oh, wait. Yeah, they didn't pay in cash. They paid in account receivables. Haha, tricky. I think. Although it could also be service revenues. Well, if it's not account receivables, it's service revenues. Okay, it is account receivables. Oh, hi, Neon. We're gonna, to I guess your dismay, in about 2.5 hours, we're gonna play some Genshin. But for the next 2.5 hours, we're just gonna speedrun this accounting work. Oh, in other news, I finally hit 50. So, that I was pleasantly surprised. I don't own a Switch, do I? Of course I don't. Well, you see, your follow would have gotten it. You would have gotten me to 50 yesterday, you know? Time is money, and I could have saved the day. Now I just gotta wait for tomorrow before Twitch theoretically should, you know, do the thing. Hey, what can I say? None of this shit makes sense to me. We're listening to this white man sing Vocaloid and anime tunes. Outer Science. Have you ever played this map on Osu? This is a fun map. I mean, time is money. Are you denying that? I'm not winning any points with you. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm very sorry about that. Purchases equipment. Okay. Where's equipment? Where the fuck is equipment? There it is. They get a 10K debit of equipment. They pay in cash. They get a 10K credit in cash. Alright, let's check this work to see if I've fucked it up. Okay, good. I kind of know what I'm doing. Very, very slightly. Purchases supplies for 1K on credit, so accounts... No. Where's... What'd they buy? Supplies. And then this was what? Accounts payable. Right? Yes. Okay. So, how is your morning? It's like 7 a.m. there. Like, what are you even doing at this time, other than lurking in my Twitch? Getting ready. What are you getting ready for? Have you gone to your aunt's for the cat yet? Wait, nope as in you're not going, or no as in you haven't gone? Oh, okay, that is what you're getting ready for. Cool. Consulting services and receives cash. Okay, 5K cash. Consulting services. Consulting revenue. Credit, 5K. I feel like that's incorrect. Wait. Where? What? This is wrong. Okay, I mean, maybe it's not wrong. Let's check. Oh, okay, it was right. I'm just bad at this. I'm just bad at this.
transaction, the company receives
I have no idea how to do this one, actually.
its office space.
Must go? Okay, well, thanks for tuning in. The 5 minutes you were here. It was very much appreciated. Good luck with the cat. Hopefully you don't mess up. Also, make sure not to speed. I got pulled over the other day. That was not fun.
This affects the accounting equation by increasing a liability, accounts payable, and decreasing owner's equity. Recall that
Alright, let's see. Invoice for 2K. So what is that? I suppose it's utilities expense. There'd be a credit of 500. 200. I don't know, maybe this. Oh. Oop. Wait, how does that work? Because we are halfway through. Alright, so I would assume this would still be 200. 200. So it'd still be utilities expense. And accounts receivable. Unless... oh, okay. I guess these were flipped. Oh, okay. So that's still wrong. Wait. Okay, wait a minute. They paid? Oh, wait, payable. I'm an idiot. Okay, so account payable, debit increased by 200. And then this would be what? I guess it comes out of their cash? Yep, okay. Requires cognitive thinking. Something I'm very short of. Record journal entry, post entry to ledger. Okay, let's check that just in case I might have like shit missed and clicked something. Posting. Nope. Journalizing. When posting references into the wire posting references to ensure the entry has been posted.
Step 4 of process transactions is to post journal entries to the ledger accounts, which are also called balance column accounts. The process of transferring journal entry information to the ledger is called posting. Reviewing the ledger page here, you can see how this format replicates in a more formal manner the T account presentation we discussed earlier. Recall that we said that T accounts are not found in the books and records of the company. Their more formal equivalent are ledger or balance column accounts. Notice that the ledger accounts include information that we didn't see on the informal T account. The information on each line includes the date, the posting reference in the posting reference PR column, and the account balance, which is recomputed after each entry is recorded. The ledger is organized by account and contains...
Nice, okay, so I didn't know that. Okay, let's first clear everything out. Cool. Alex invested 3K in cash. How would this entry be posted? It would be the debit account, and then it would be posted on the credit side. I hope that's right. Oh, hi Hank. Pogger. Yes, very Pogger. Which of the following statements are true? A trial balance is a list of accounts from the ledger showing their debt or credit balances. Okay. I hope that's maybe true. Yep. If a credit balance in unearned revenue liability account is incorrectly listed, is the trial still in balance? No, technically. Maybe. Yes. Okay. Yeah. See, that's what I thought. I do know what I'm doing. Sometimes. Not very often. But sometimes. Alright. Let's see. Oh, okay, cool. Time period. Can I check? I can check. Income statement would be a period of time. Balance sheet would be point in time. Statement of retained earnings would be point in time? No, period. And this would be point. Check, please. Oh, okay, I was one off. That's good enough for me. Period of time. I guess that makes sense. Oh. Earnings. Alright, what order? This is first, then cash flows, then balance sheet, then income statement, I think. 3 and 4 might have been switched. Oh, or all of them are fucking wrong. Okay, wait. Wait, what? So, that doesn't make sense. The income statement wouldn't be first. And we already know that's not. Alright, well this is me entirely guessing. Oh, okay. Apparently income statement is done first. Income, then retained earnings. Huh. Oh, excuse me. Right, let's submit this. 4.95? Motherfucker. Oh. Okay, let's see. Now the question is, do I want to redo this? Yeah, let's redo it. I need those points. Oh, luckily, I'm pretty sure it does. Nice, it allows me to open a new tab. That makes that oddly convenient. Okay, let's clear everything real quick. Nice, next. Well, let's see how much we know before we have to, like, actually look at the old one. A record of increases and decreases in specific is an account. What account is an asset? It would be prepaid ads. What is a liability? Common stock. No. Oops. Accounts payable. Next one is common stock. Okay, let's see. Chart of accounts. Different accounts. Logical sequence. General ledger. This one, I think, if I remember correctly, yes. Which of the following is a true statement of debits and credits? Debit's always on the right side. Wait, credit's always on the right side. Let's see. 2 accounts, debits equals credits. Let's see how to increase. Cash is an asset, so you'd credit that or debit that. Accounts payable is a credit. Supplies would be a debit. Accounts receivable would be a credit. Please be right. Fuck. Oh, right. Oops. Accounts payable and receivable can't be the same because they're legitimately the opposite thing. All right, so we'll make that debit. We are making good progress. Progress is being made, my friends. All right, common stock. We will credit that. This is also credit. Dividends would be debit. And salaries would be debit. Check. Yep. I do know this. Or I just remembered it. I don't know anymore. Alright, 3K. 3K on this. Consulting services, so they would pay out these services. Where is it? Services revenue. And it'd be accounts payable. No, receivable. Check. Oh, okay, it is not service. What is it then? I could have sworn that was service revenue. Oh, consulting revenue. Right, I can't read. Man, reading takes more brain power than I have right now. It's too early. Just simply is too early. Alright, so they get equipment. 10K worth of equipment. And cash. They get a credit of 10K in cash. Alright, they buy supplies for $1,000 on credit, so they get supplies. I keep forgetting if you press enter, it actually goes to the next line. On credit, so it'd be accounts payable. 1K. Check. Yep, nice. We are almost more than... No, we have been more than halfway. Consulting services and receives cash of 5K, so they would get cash first, then consulting services worth 5K. Consulting revenue, cash. Huh, okay, let's see. This is what? Utility? 200. Then it'd be accounts payable, 200. Check. Yes, nice. So this would be cash, accounts payable, 200, 200. Check. Oh yeah, I'm getting a grasp of accounting. Step 3 would be record into journal and then post into ledger. It's called journalizing. Let's see. To when it's been posted. Alright, it'd be posted to the credit side and debit side. I think, wait, oh, oops, I misselected that. Invest 30K, so the company would get 30K in cash, and they would lose 30K in credit, in stock. I don't remember which one I chose, okay. Yes. Income statement, wait, okay, I know this one was third. I know balance sheet was third. Oh, wait, that's not even this question. Okay, income statement is, period of time. Balance sheet is a point in time. These are both periods. Period. Nice. Okay, now this is the one that like I have a high chance of fucking up. Income statement is third, I think. No, income statement was first. Right? No. Yes. Then this was 3. This is 4. Check my work, please. Yes. Okay, this better be 5 out of 5. Let's go. Okay, now I can cross this off my list. Where did my Sharpie go? Okay. Financial accounting. Concept video, done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, we are 1/6 of the way done with this class. Now let's take the quiz, which is most likely quite a bit harder. Actually, let's do the homework first. What is this? Alright, chapter 2 homework. Ow. Okay, 4 questions. Okay, company billed a customer 36K in consulting revenue, so they'd get 36K probably in accounts payable or receivable. And this is consulting revenue. Let's check that real quick. Yep. Okay, it's not complete, that's fine. I just need to... Alright. Company purchased 1.1K of supplies. So this is accounts payable. Credit 1100, debit 1100. Let's see. Collected cash. So we do know this is cash. And then as partial payment, consulting revenue. How would you split that up? I guess maybe it would still be 26K because it still has to balance out. Okay, it wouldn't be consulting revenue. What would it be? I mean, there's only so many, so I guess accounts receivable. Yep, okay. Paid towards the payable. So they would get accounts payable. They debit 1100, and this would be cash. They would lose that much cash. All right, last one. Paid cash for utilities. Utilities. There we go. Spelling is hard. All right, next. The hell? Okay, wait, post transactions of the T accounts. Oh, I don't want to. Okay. Cash. Wait, what? Oh, okay, numbers. Wait. Okay, yeah, debits on the left. I knew that. Kind of. Alright, invested 74k. Or 7.4k. Paid 3k. And then office supplies on the 5th for what? For 970. And then on the 31st they paid utilities. Then on the 20th they received 4231. Alright, let's check that to see if we did that right. Nice, okay. I feel a lot more confident about this now. Office supplies. Okay, let's say they've only, on the 5th, they've only gotten 970. Photo equipment. Photo equipment on the 1st, 3440. Right, on the 2nd, 3k. Insurance. Common stock. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so photo equipment, they actually... Wait. They got photo equipment in exchange for common stock. So there's actually a debit of common stock on the 5th. For what? So I'm assuming I would add these two together. So it'd be what? 4180? Alright, utilities. 760 on the 31st. Oh, I just misclicked that. Okay. So I was right. This is just the first. Cash. There is a 68.96. Office supplies 970. Prepaid insurance 3k. Photo equipment 3440. Common stock. Debit of 4180. Photo fees. Oh, oops. 20th. 4231. Utilities expense 765. I think this is all right. Did I misclick that? Oh. I suppose. Okay, maybe it's this column. Although it said that was wrong. Yeah, huh. Odd. Oh, right, I forgot. These are straight up two separate columns. I'm an idiot. Alright, so 4231's on the second side. Oh, okay. Alright, so cash. We got 63. Equipment. They got 78. Web servers. 12.7. In exchange for common stock. I gotta add all this crap together now. Shit. So that would be 1. That it would end in 8. So it'd be 800. Carry a 1. So that'd be 14. 14 plus 2 would still be a 4. Carry a 1. So that'd be 2. Alright, let's just check that to see if my mental math was right. Alright, of course that was wrong. Where? Oh, right. Yeah, instead of a 4, that should be a 6. Alright. 26,800. Insurance coverage. Cash in advance. So they would get prepaid insurance. 57. Cash. How much was that? 7. Yep. Supplies. Alright, company purchased $700 worth of supplies on account, so supplies would be increased by... No, not prepaid insurance. Definitely not what I typed. Supplies would be increased by 700. Accounts payable would be decreased by 700. Paid $900 cash for expenses. Selling expenses. Credit for 900. Record the cash received from customers for service. Company received 41. And then services service revenue, I suppose. $700 towards... Okay, so accounts payable would be debited by 700. Cash would go down by 700. Alright, and then last one, equipment. Cash. Debit of 29. Alright, let's check all this to make sure I didn't, like, accidentally fuck up. Okay, of course we did. Number 4. What the hell is number 4? Oh, cash paid. Right. These would be flipped. Selling expenses. Cash. Yep. Nice and clean. Our books are nice. T. James. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Wait, oops, I forgot this is cash. 13K. Common stock. 13K. Furniture of 6K. And credit, so this would be accounts payable. Credits of 6K. Company paid for insurance, so they would get insurance. Debit of 1K. Cash. billed the customer 5K in fees, so they would get, what, accounts receivable? No, fuck, that's not what I typed. Debits of 5K. Let's see. I guess would be fees earned. Paid 6K for towards the payable, so accounts payable would go down. I keep forgetting after you select something, it always tabs forward, so I end up tabbing twice and having to go back. Cash would be down by 6K. Collected cash of 5K. And these would be for fees. Actually, it might be from accounts receivable instead of fees. I could be wrong about that, so that might be something that gets flagged in a second. Invest an additional 12K. Oops. And this is common stock. Let's see. Receive cash. 7,000. Sustainability services. Is that a thing? I mean, if it's not, then I guess it's unearned revenue? Check. Oh, nice. Submit that. Let's go. 10 out of 10. You know, maybe accounting isn't that bad. Well, I mean, I can't say that quite yet. Let's do this quiz, and then if this quiz comes out well, then we'll do fine. If this quiz comes out poorly, then we kind of fucked. Chapter 2 quiz. Wait, what is this? Oh, I just straight up can't flag these as complete. That's fucking annoying. Unlocked until May 19th. What? You're telling me I can't do this? Alright, well, let me look at the syllabus to see what else I need to complete for this class. Alright, we need to do 4 muddiest point discussion boards. So I suppose let's Alright, what was financial? What was this unit on? Like, I legit cannot remember. Maybe that's a bad thing. No, I don't want to purchase excess. I've already bought in the stupid book. Y'all just didn't register it. Alright. Let's look at this quiz again. Actually, wait, I can see the results. Oop. What did I just click? Bruh. Okay, well, let's pull you back out. Oh, no, I don't want to purchase excess. You already asked me that not even 20 seconds ago. Okay. Let's see, view attempt 2. Hello. The most difficulties I had with this unit was determining the intricacies. I'll autocorrect that in a second. Unless okay, I was like, there's no way in hell I spelled that right the first time. Okay, and nuances between words I previously assumed to be, what's the word? Synonyms. Synonyms or interchangeable. For example, bookkeeping, record keeping versus accounting were more or less the same. Okay, wait, let's see, what else do we cover? Okay. Okay, yeah, Grammarly, how are you gonna rewrite this sentence for me? Sure. You just made my sentence longer. Okay, let's see. That's pretty simple. Private accounting, I understand that. The various associations and what is the right word for that? I guess managing board. Able to be understood. Cool, post reply. Alright, let's cross this out. Actually, you know, let's be a little bit extra. Since we're only required to do 4, but there is 8 units. No, there's more than 8 units. There's 1, 2, 3, there's 12 units. Let's just respond to all of these. Just so we don't have to worry about whether or not we've done it yet, because we would have done all of them. And I guess in a way, what I fail in depth, I make up with in breadth. If that makes any sense at all. That made 0 sense to me. Okay, when does this quiz due? The 26th? Okay, so that's next Wednesday. So, damn, this Wednesday I actually have to do stuff. I thought I could just, like, blitz through everything. But I guess not. Wait, where did the muddiest point thing go? For this unit. What? Okay, so that's foundations. Wait, what? Did I really respond to the wrong one? Oh, I mean, I guess in a way that... Okay. So, both of these units were the same thing. Okay. So I can Let's see, we'll put on the pause screen. Nice, I have finished accounting for the week then. Well, for the day. Ends after 6, 16, 20, 21. Alright, unpause. We're back. Let's do some English comp. I hate this class. I already can tell I will hate this class for the rest of... Oh god, this is due 150 fucking points next week. Holy shit, what is this? Well, let's download this. Oh, it's gonna open an Illustrator. Why is it gonna open an Illustrator? Okay, well, I guess modules. Oh wait, yeah, I think I got that graded already. Oh yeah, let's go. Okay, I just really need to not fuck this up. Cause like, it's 150 points. Like, there's no returning if I fuck that up. Essay 1 video. How long is this? 14 minutes? Nice. Okay, let's look at how this looks like. Illustrator? You good? Okay, cool. Oh god, okay, wait a minute. Cultural autobiography. Think about it. What discourse community you belong to, and which one has the most influence on who you are? I don't know what Discord communities are. I want to say that's maybe like just a fucked up autocorrect. Discourse community. Discourses. Okay, wait, let's kind of just get a good feel of what the hell this is. Okay, so basically this is just like, essentially what I'm seeing is just fandom. Cultural. Man, does this shit have to be about culture though? You've changed to something else, but why one denomination, then another, beliefs or history? Okay, well, the issue with that is that, like, one, I'm not religious, so, like, this has zero effect on me. Well, I mean, linked at least 5 pages, motherfucker. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay. It needs to be 5 pages long. Okay. Well, I'm panicking. Okay, so this is good. Well, I mean, specifically panicking is not good, but like, typically how shit like this goes, I panic for a little bit, and then I just kind of do it. So let's export this thing as a PNG, or PDF. What the hell is PDF? It's in a different thing, isn't it? It should be in save as. PDF. On my computer. Okay, summer English comp. Let's save this as a PDF. Oh god, this is fucking massive. Both in point value and page count. Save PDF. Let's print this in. Oh god. Oh good lord. You know, I almost want to drop this class. But like, I have to do it. So there's like, it's not even a class where like, oh, I'll drop it and choose something else. I literally just have to do this class and get this shit over with. Okay. Let's see. Save ink toner. Yep. I'm sure as hell not spending all my ink and toner on this shit. What's in here? I'm fucking strong. The salt is on crack. MSG is salt on crack. It's too flavorful. Okay, did it print? No, it just froze. Okay. Ooh, up to 15% of toner was saved. That's like... It's like $1.50. I really, really hope that, like... Maybe I will love this class, because this class is set up in a way that I realize I might potentially just love. Like... There's just straight up 2 essays, both of which are like literally 100% of the class. So maybe, actually, I do need to look at the syllabus. Are there only literally 2? Oh god, okay, I can expect 2,200 minutes to be spent over the next 6 weeks. What the hell is Blackboard? Well, I've already failed that. I have a working knowledge of Blackboard features and function. I don't know what the fuck Blackboard is, so that's gonna be a no from me. Alright, I will select a few papers. It does not... What? What the hell does this even mean? I will select a few papers from this class to be included from our annual composition assessment. Okay, so I mean, I guess this is just them covering their butt, saying that they'll like randomly select some. Oh. Okay, so there is a final paper. Holy shit. Wait, so there's 3? What's an annotated bibliography? Okay, but yeah, I do love this though. Well, it will come from my final project, which starts on day 1 of this course. What is that? I need to know what that is. I don't see it. Does not appear that like this has become live. I do not see this. Right. Okay, so I might have chosen the wrong kind of English class. This is in... So basically, I get about half the time. Okay, let's just like... Where is Korg? Alright, let's pause this real quick. Illustrator. Alright, no, the real question is, I'm almost tempted to, like, write the body copy in InDesign, just to be fucking extra. Alright, let's see, MLA format. Alright, let's see. Google Docs. Let's see. What are we gonna name this? English Hellfire 1. Okay, so this is what? Times New Roman, font 12, double spacing. Indent the first line 1/2 inch. Use tab. Alright. This is low-key my first paragraph. I'm just, oh shit, writing this as a placeholder so I can more or less see how much content I need. Holy shit. This isn't even a 10th of the page, and I need 5 pages. Actually, let's be extra and make it 6 pages. Poggers. Okay. Oh yeah, poggers isn't a word? No, that is a word now. Poggers is definitely a word. I don't know what you're talking about. Create a header. Okay, wait. Create a header that numbers all pages in the... Okay, where the hell is the... Add-ons? Nope. Tools. Format. Headers. Alright, headers. Let's see, what is this? 1. 1/2 inch from the top, flush with the right margin? Yeah, okay. 1. Okay, well now the question is, does this... Will this, like, tab and become 2? No, it won't. Oh, there it is, page numbers. Huh. Well, imagine just clicking a button, having it do it for you. Okay, nice. Formatting first page, no title page, upper left-hand corner. List my name. Okay, I could do that. That is within my realm of capability. Okay, Ethan. Lee. Alright, what's my professor's name? I'm just gonna copy this because I don't know how much of that they want. Okay, why the hell is half this page this column? Why can I not collapse this column? Okay, let's see. The course, and then the date. Cool. What's the course called again? Okay, where the hell is the actual course name? Intermediate composition. And then today is what? 05, 2017, 2021. Alright, write the title in title case, not. Double space again. And then title. Oops. Title. Lamau, I guess. Okay. Double space between the title. Create a header in the upper right hand corner that includes my last name followed by a page number. Lee. Nice. Oh my god, at least, I guess the bright side is that this setup straight up takes, like, a third of the page already. Okay, let's see. I do want to send this, Alright, where did the syllabus go? You know, maybe this isn't that bad. We can do this. My printer has printed the paper. Everything is okay. This is one of the written assignments. So 150 points. What is the song? Like, not gonna lie. Huh. Okay. 1/3. Since this is a required class, it's not that bad since it just do be speed run. Now I just need interesting title. Okay, I need to get the actual paper though. Alright, we will be back in just a second while I retrieve this thing off my printer.
We marvel at the setting sun and love dogs more than anyone. And we hate every day the news stories that seem so unkind. All the movies have us laughing free and drama sobbing daily. There we are, nothing but lonely souls. Even so, you and I are happy. The time we have is limited, and pain it seems that's poisoned in. But it's fine, I'm alive and know that you are here by my side. We will laugh at just how small it is, this so boring world we live in. There we are, nothing but lonely souls, even so you can rest by my side. Though this world makes us hurt, you still smile brightly. I am so glad you're as evil as me. All the same, I will pray that we keep on living. I am so glad you lost someone like me.
Alright, and we are back. Nice. Okay. I suppose, let's see. Okay. Case study and anecdotes. I don't even know how to spell this words. I don't think I spelled that right, but maybe Grammarly is giving a moment to feel good. Did I spell that right? Antidotes. How do you spell anecdotes? There it is. And anecdotes, let's see. A case study and anecdotes pertaining to life's journey and end. A case study and anecdotes pertaining to life's journey and end, focused on a Southeast China. Now that's a fucking title. Okay. Okay, what if we just drop the entire front? It's just pertaining to life's journey. Adolescence. Adolescence and death. Okay, I mean... I need something like... I need something that sounds like edgy, but like thought-provoking. Culturally far. Pertaining to focused on... Okay, what does a first generation means? First generation immigrant means like... Okay, those with at least one immigrant parent. Focused on, focused on first generation, and then what are we in? Are we in the Northwest? Northwest United States. Wait, oops, sorry, Northeast, I mean. I definitely know how the map works. I guess we are Midwest. Okay, so now, Guangdong, wait, March 20, oh, okay, this was 3 months ago, or 2 months ago. Okay, so then let's do, center, oh my god, bibliography. Spelling is beyond difficult. Okay, bibliography. How many sources do I need? How do I source? How do I cite myself? MLA citation machine. All right, we're gonna see if we can find all of the. Okay, we'll cite this. Continue. Is there really not a Gavin? Alright, there's just no other name. Oh my god. Okay, this makes me really fucking depressed. Okay. 25th March 2021. Complete citation. Yeah, let's make a... Oh, that is loud. Okay, do apologize for how loud this is. Very much sorry about that. We're almost halfway through this ad. We're doing great. Okay. First generation Chinese American culture. Bro, yo, this was written by a 10th grader? That's kind of poggers. Yo, let's see, let's make another citation. Website. Oh god, this site is formatted really weirdly. Okay, wait. Written by Julia. Julia. D. Nope. D. Website title. Montgomery High School. Wait, are you really gonna make me watch? Oh, okay, good. I was afraid they were gonna make me watch a goddamn ad every single time. Okay, red envelope. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, create citation. Let's see, website. Alright, continue. By Cindy. Oh, those look, I thought those were fucking rifles when I first saw them. I was like, oh man. Okay, so what is this, 18th March? Another March 18th article? Okay, wait, can we at least get like a... Can we get like a name on this? Because as much as I love just, you know, citing Cindy,
There are many things I'd like to say, but yet I find every single day the words will never leave from deep inside my mind.
okay, well, we'll do, I don't know.
My eyes are fixed upon my shoes today as well. I'm silent too. Her Highness can't even bother to say hi.
You know?
A sad life, but the garden and flowers seem to smile at me. I just looked on what's going, filled up with hate and grief. 'Cause when looking at them, I just can't help but see I'm a person they see. Just let me leave, disappear quietly. I didn't notice, but the world that we live in, even a simple joy ain't so hard to find it. I couldn't speak a word through all of my reaching, yeah, I'm just always wiping tears away.
Ooh.
I'm in a cycle when there's no understanding.
Oh, okay. This is interesting.
Miserable acting. If I'm a flower, then I never will bloom. I have a future silent and worthless from youth. Then a fearful look forms and swallows my face.
Okay,
Like
let's.
once again, I am running away. So with silent shame, I just walk on
Okay,
the sand.
this is big news.
These people laugh like budding blooms and share their words so bright and new. They laugh and smile brightly in the gentle light.
Ooh, my macro teacher just sent me a message. That's kind of scary. If it's a class-wide message, then we're fine. But like, if it's just like exclusively me, I'm kind of scary.
My gaze, I couldn't even move. Please just wipe it away, but I cannot undo. But all the words suddenly stop. I wanna change, stop all the pain. My very self is overflowing with feeling. I'm just an awful girl, pathetic and weeping. So not a soul would see the pain in my eyes. Alone inside my room, I sat and cried. But from the dark, a voice so kindly was speaking. You're not a monster, I will never believe it. As if those words had swept the aching away. I looked around, but couldn't find the words all to say. So don't be afraid, speak the words on your mind. Take all of your fear and just
Interesting. Okay, so I do wanna. Let me hop on Reddit real quick because I am suddenly very much interested in this. The hell? Okay. Let's go to Magic. Alright, let's go to New.
even as I grow, I know I won't lose sight. Through the pain, I know that I'll change.
Are you kidding me? Really? Is this where it is?
I didn't notice, but this world that we live in, a simple memory, it's so hard to find it. These feelings deep inside will start up anew. I'll move along and pass them on to you. Maybe
Are you kidding me? Did they really reprint
I can love on with someone there.
an historic anthology? What?
I'm sure that that is proof that this feeling could change. So I'll fix my hair, take this morning in stride. Yesterday as well, all the petals will fly, and all the buds reflected and smiled at me. I lift your gaze now, finally at peace.
Why did I get... What is this, 5? But typically I only get emails from Cardsphere if they're paper reprints.
One, two, three, four. Oh yeah. Da 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 da.
Huh?
It's such a
Okay, I don't care.
always a pain. Your worries always cloud up your face now, but I know I trust in you won't make it through.
Okay, let me see Magic Finance if they have anything better. Nope, not MTG Altered. That is quite nice though. MTG Finance. Okay, it does not appear that there's actually anything new or relevant, which is quite a bummer. Ah, shit. No, I needed that. Okay, please, please, please save. Oh, no. Oh, thank God. Okay. Alright, copy all. Guess that was still not. There we go. Oh my God, I hate this. Please. There we go. That is perfectly justified. Wow. Okay. That was quite lucky. Actually, what if I... There we go. What's that noise? I've gotten a ping somewhere. Okay, thankfully, the email I got from my professor was just in general for the entire class. You know, I do want to start on this because this is due next week. But I also don't. This is taking a whole lot of willpower for me to like, oh man. Okay, ooh, okay. Man. Alright, how about let's see if we can move on to the next thing. Sales management. What the hell do we have to do for this class this week? Oh right, there's a quiz. Aw shit's 100 points. Does this unlock at May 19th or is it due May 19th? Uh, okay, well. Okay, this is where let's see, group me. I did make a little group of everyone in my team. It appears the quiz is due Wednesday.
Now, I'm sure there's not a thought in your mind of shaded days in summer I sat by your side while sharing frozen cones and melt in the light. A summer breeze lullaby. Now, I'm sure there's not a thought in your mind of how we both unlocked the world and all of its lies. We pack our bags and run away and find something exciting, building our own peace of mind.
Send it.
Hope that you never forget. I hope that you never regret. I hope the things you'll never just see with your eyes can still remind.
Sheldon.
Let me hear
Okay.
your voice calling me to rest. Tell me that the summer is come again. As it paints a memory, an image haunting me. A pretty
Just the
ghost all
criteria for
wearing my skirt in the breeze and then
contemporary.
how the story ends. Take another breath and find. Summer's coming fast, time to move ahead.
Sales presentations. Alright, I'm gonna delete the.
I'm sure there's not a thought in your mind of shaded days in summer I sat by your side. The puffy clouds had hidden right behind the lines of the hills in the twilight. Reaching out a hand, you tried to call to the sky, but nothing had felt your touch so hard you had tried. I drew a single cloud upon the canvas, laughing sadly, and it held it so gently in mine. Hope that you never forget. I hope that you never regret. I hope the things that never had their own happy end can still remind. Now without a face that I call mine, every single word that I left behind, I can see you laughing free and waiting patiently. A pair of clothes to and
The answers
a voice that I couldn't find.
should be.
Deep inside, take another breath and find.
Fuck, where did it go? Okay, how do I download this? Download, close. Or I can close Acrobat Viewer.
Hope that you never forget. I hope that you never regret. I hope the things the older you has left long behind can still remind. Let me hear your voice calling me to rest. Tell me that our story is gonna end. I can see it blossoming within the summer breeze. Now the ghost blooms again. At a time where words all have been spent, emotions that live on in a single breath. Take another breath and find. Summer's coming fast, time to move ahead. I can smell the warmth in the wind. I can smell the warmth in the wind.
Okay, let's see. Due by Wednesday by 5 p.m.
Thought in your mind.
So, like, what we have.
Summer I sat
24, which brings us to Tuesday. 48. 48 plus what? 1 plus 6. So we have about 58 hours. Okay. Team 10. Names. Actually, let's turn this blue or something. Because, you know. Names, okay. See, this is why taking notes is very great, because I actually did take the notes for this. Surprisingly. Alright, qualifying prospects. What the fuck is this red? Are all of these red? Oh, they are. A qualifying prospect has the following qualities. Okay, let's see. Has the following qualities: authority and economic ability. I mean, I guess capability. They are willing and able to execute along with that, they must be profitable, compatible, eligible, and accessible. Alright, let's save this. Let's see. Where the hell did it go? Here it is. University, summer, consumer behavior. Not consumer behavior, this is sales management. Let's see. Nice. Let me see. Okay, so we can save that. So as far as we're concerned, sales management is basically done. Oh my god.
wipe the tears from my eyes. Seemingly they disappeared and gently waved goodbye.
This is a very beautiful rendition of the piece. Man,
All of Dad's words he said to me had always seemed so unkind. Yet today they seem so nice as I leave it behind. I never knew
yeah, let's watch
what it
this.
meant to laugh and smile as I said my
For your
dreams.
first essay, you're
Every
going to
day
write
I
what I
followed
refer to as
you
the
and tried.
cultural autobiography. Now, in many ways,
Oh
this
God,
is your
this audio,
introduction
holy
to
hell.
a discourse community. For your own knowledge base, right here at the bottom of Module 1, I've given you the library guide from our library for what a discourse community is and the final project you're going to be doing where you're analyzing a discourse community. So I kind of ease you into this idea of discourse community by thinking about your culture, the communities that you belong to, the groups that you belong to, and how they communicate and how they work together. Right. So your first essay is going to be this cultural autobiography, and I want you to think about the discourse communities that you belong to. What groups do you belong to? I belong to English teachers. I belong to a church. I belong to a family. I belong to medievalists. My degree is in medieval British literature, and then I have a sub-discourse community, which is the Legend of King Arthur, which is my subspecialty that I did my dissertation on. How do these communities communicate with each other? What influence do they have on your thinking? Believe it or not, within medieval studies right now, there's a lot of discussion over the appropriation of Anglo-Saxonism by white supremacy groups, what that means for us. Should it be called Anglo-Saxon? What group should be admitted into it? A lot of discussion, a lot of angry discussion. People have actually had their careers almost ruined by disagreeing with some of the people in power concerning what should be done or what's going on. Right. So I want you to start thinking about the communities you belong to and how do they influence you? How do they shape you? It can be one to which you no longer belong or one that you left for a reason, right? So maybe you changed churches, maybe you left
whoa.
a fraternity. Maybe
It
you
make
changed your major
noise.
because of the way that people behaved within
Ooh,
the major
Tiny
that you
Apple
were doing, or
22,
the
thanks for
ideas
the
that were in your
follow.
major, right? So if you look at
We're
it,
not
maybe
doing
you're
much
from
right now.
Florida,
We're
but someone
just
look at is a girl that she's from a family of addicts. They're just kinda looking
suffering
at
through
your
this
friends were
essay
addicts.
that's doing
How
a
does this
week,
affect your
but
family
the
dynamic?
follow is very
You know,
much
is her family
appreciated.
addicts? How did this happen? Where
Thank
did
you
come
very
from?
much.
How is she trying to break free from this community? That kind of thing.
All right, I've already stopped caring about this essay. Let's just skip this. Right. Man, I hate group work because now my group is also them asking if I should just make a thing online and send it to them. Which, I mean, I guess that's fine, but thank you very much for the follow. Don't save. Docs. My God, where's the O? Nice.
It's because your loving heart has grown up too big for you.
Okay, so we'll make a new thing. We'll call it what? Sales management. And quiz 1.
The toy that I found that one day from praying up to the stars. Nowadays it lies around forgotten in the dark. Counting them out today, I'm sure there's hundreds of dreams I seek. One day let's share them all when finally we meet.
We'll pull that. Enter, enter.
I called her that girl I knew. Said to her, I don't know why. Let's hang out after school. I think it's good just for some days to go and try something new. Especially if then it means I spend my time with you. So just a little more. No, just
Okay.
a little more. I only need a bit, so please. So just a little more. Oh, just a little more.
Let's see, we will get anyone with the link. This is probably a mistake, but hell. We were living on the edge today.
We are both time for life.
I hate group work. I mean, can't be any more honest than that.
Though I don't know why, somewhere in this life, there is surely meaning to worlds you can't see. But if you are by my side, laughing as you cry, it's like summer days without time to break free. If you're not alive, living by my side, surely that's like Santa who doesn't laugh right. If you're not alive, right here by my side.
Okay, let's see. Where is that link?
We are both time for liars traveling, just two hopeful climbers wandering, getting lost and being found here. Please God, just end it. I swear it's nothing after all. Yeah,
You know, I
it's
am a
nothing,
graphic design
just a
student. However, I don't
little
care.
longer
So,
we are both time for liars traveling, just two hopeful climbers wandering, getting lost and being found here. Oh, please just end it. I know that you are just
Okay.
a crier. I'll be by your side. I will dry your eyes, but you looked on.
why is this not bolded?
It's okay. And I nodded as the tears poured down your gentle face that's smiling. I'm crying out from happiness, laughing out even through sadness. It's because a simple heart has grown up ever so kind with you.
Bored.
In this painted galaxy, there are things we never see. In this
Man, I don't know what this is, but this makes me very happy.
so these feelings ever small could reach out and say it all to a you that's all alone in a world all of your own. How much time has passed us by since we met under that sky? All the words we write and say just go stronger every day. And I pray that they'll resound in our hearts and echo loud, even if it brings us pain. Struck with sorrow will remain. They will echo far away to a new distant place. That this song of precious time could go on and change our lives. And look, the one you hold so dear is standing by your side and will never let go of your hand.
Interesting.
All that they need within this life is
Oh my god, okay. This life hurts. Okay. Consumer behaviors and real estate principles can't be completed until, since they are in-person classes. Oh. I wonder what this is from, because little love song. Huh. Interesting. I guess. Okay. Oh, okay. You know, I suppose we can do a little bit of Genshin real quick. Alright, let me pause stream real quick. Change some stream info. What is it called? Genshin? Are you coming? There you go. It only took a second. Oh yeah, NA server. That was the last tag. Alright, let's just quickly do our dailies. And then I might end stream early because I will be streaming again in about 45 minutes.
We all had left and joked through the summer and dreamed of simple days that never would end.
Oh, this song has a really weird thumbnail on Osu. We will not collect any of the battle pass yet because I will wait until we're able. I will wait until we stream Genshin to do that. Daegu. Degoy. Alright, you know what? Dandelions? Okay. Yes, I have 3, now I have 2. Ningguang, you good? There we go. Ningguang became official for a second. Alright, where is this stupid thing? This one I think is the cave one.
Feigning uselessness, I lie and keep the pain inside. Trying hard to make it seem like I don't ever really mind. Faking distance only built the pain inside my heart. Ah yes, this is how it all starts when I'm with you. I never want to part.
Can I just I have. Kokuro is bringing time. This is also an Osu favorites, I believe. That's why I know the song in Japanese, at least. Partially. I will join later. Alright, well, join whenever you want, Hank. Good luck. Thank you for joining if you do join. Where's this last commission? Oh, okay, well, he's dead. Bonk. Alright. Ooh, hey Alden, what's up? How's your day been? Shouldn't you be at school? I am just doing some quick Genshin because I will end stream in about just a couple minutes because I will be streaming again literally at 12, but I will be exclusively doing Genshin. I was doing homework, but then I gave up because homework is boring. I can make some golden crab. Oh, right. Mondays you don't have in-person school. I remember. Yes. But yeah, thank you for tuning in for this little bit. I don't know what I'm doing right now. But I will go have some breakfast in about 3 minutes. If you want, you should tune into the next stream at 12 o'clock in about half an hour. It will be Poggers. What was I gonna cook? I was gonna cook something. Why am I here? What am I doing? Matusaki meat rolls. Alright, let's make 48 of these. Confirm. Also, yo, we hit 51 followers. This is Poggers. Like, I was not expecting to actually hit 50 plus. So this is a very pleasant surprise.
Underneath the moon, I can't help thinking of you. Those summer days we loved, and all the hurting too. At the end, don't hang your head in regret. Until we say farewell, I'll hold on to your hand.
I'd like something made.
And raise my tired head. The flowers in the sky were beautifully red. Those memories we had.
Alright, and then I will go into my teapot and grab some stuff.
The night we cleaned is ours, an ocean full of stars. The flowers like the moon were dancing through the dark. If someday I could see those memories, it put my heart at peace.
Alright, what should we make? Let's make a courtyard piece across. And we'll make some more landscapes. 65k or 6,500. Rum Depot. Let's buy some stuff. Bonk.
These days that end the same, all melts away through shaded indigo. The road from down below. A single clapping call that pierced through the walls,
Nice.
going so emptily.
Alright, we have bought everything there. Let's use it all.
This lonely song plays on repeat. Whoa,
And let's put the stuff down. Ooh, that's a new emote. B-boat. It looks like a very pleasant friend.
to keep it all the same, I wrote a tale that was set to better days. A play, your face engraved. My gas and water cut. Now
Oh right,
check
these share a single load, that's why. I got confused.
running like the 8 lines. Those dreams of a child are so out of style. With every dream torn out by the seams.
Oh shit, this is an entire building.
But I just want to go chasing after
There's a little pavilion looking thing.
each one dissolves and peters out. But out in sky,
Now let's rotate this.
petals dance around in a trance.
We'll connect that as best we can. I wish these could snap. Oh, they does snap. Ooh, Rambo cool. Yes, Rambo cool. I vibe with Rambo cool. I need to figure out where to put this goddamn building. This thing is massive. Can I stick it in this corner? No, this is the worst shaped corner ever. Oh well, I guess that will go there. Right, safe. Alright, what are the thingies I have to do? We're close to that. Yeah, that's not happening. We're very close to this as well. Trust rank 7. Nice. Okay. So how much of this can I collect? 3 of those. That. Oh god, wind trace. I forgot this event exists. Ooh, that's my elbow. Ow. Alright. Well, I'm go get some breakfast, and I will be streaming again in about half an hour. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks everybody that followed. I very much appreciate. I'll see you guys later. Bye.